the one they say Cassidy ghost wrote. Yeah, so I saw something. They were claiming Cassidy ghost wrote this year, but I saw a statement today of Cassidy coming out saying he didn't. So, I mean, he might say that, but Gleam said Benzino said he had a few guys tracking him lines and helping him. Yeah, I saw that. I saw that clip. Anyway, I don't really care about it. Let me just judge it on the music for now.
Rock and roll was a black thing until Elvis came and made it different. You can't self-sustain, you too selfish. Wait and listen. You keep saying my name, you put yourself in this position. This what happens when the Celtics play the Pistons. I was minding my business. You wasn't making any type of noise these days. So a choice was made. Clout chase Benzino and Corner Ray. You still in your annoying phase. Hey, what do you call it when the man that stands is a stand? Help me coin the phrase. I am the culture. You don't even be around. You don't even come outside. You don't even see a town. Ice where Bezel said the M don't be showing the city love. Why you ain't got no words for him, huh? He in your city, bro. I wonder why. We wanna see. Just say something, please. Could it be possibly that you ain't really from them streets? I was born and raised in my city. You should've come for me. I don't know where you from. Let's say Missouri loves company. I'm probably more Detroit.
Missouri loves company. That was a hard bar still. That was a hard bar. This is hard. This is hard. The beat's hard. The you know, he's flowing. I feel like he was hitting like lines more in the other one. It's a bit more aggressive. But I think because I ain't followed this, some of the references are going over my head.
Niggas know me. I was with YBI in 86. Yeah, that's my OGs. Four Corners, Columbia Point. My young boys had the Moseys on Dexter with the bomb boys close to me. Okay, you found 50 and you put on 5 Detroit niggas. Rest in peace to the best ones. The rest of them sound iffy. So let's.
Jeez, man said rest in peace to the best one. The rest of them sound iffy. Brandon the Bear Poker, yeah.
Let's go down your stable. Okay. Gun left your label. Benny left your label. Khan left your label. Royce left your label. Joe Button left your label. Ortiz left your label. No crooked eye couldn't save you. Yellow open out there flopping. And where the hell Cash is at though? Heard from Obi Trice only twice and not a word from Stat Quo. With all them forced lines that you pitched them, Shady records sound like less of a name and more like a description. Chain here, a feature.
That was a bar. Shady records sound less like a name and more like a description. To say he been shady to all of them artists after he listed them all, that's hard.
There aside of that, what did he do? And why this cat don't get the type criticism that did he do? Huh? Y'all see what all this corny rap shit do to you? Since you so hip-hop, then you should've went to Nipsey funeral. If you support 50, then why you ain't go to Smoke funeral? And now you spitting gum bars, boy, I really throw two in you. Talk about I catch it straight. You pull it and squeeze. I've been shot multiple times. What's a bullet to me? Looking at me. Trust my process. I am here to cook in these streets. You miss a season like you rookie and bees. You call our women black bitches, then play the victim when there's distrust. You keep using the art form that we created to diss us. They try to rewrite history, make you Elvis of hip hop. But in the store, Slim should be on the shelves next to Slipknot. You say you come from battle rap, but why you don't support none of these battle cats? Drake be at the smack events, where your ass was at. Room full of
facts. Drake be at the smack events. Yeah, facts. Yo, I don't completely agree because I think Eminem does support the culture, etc. You know what I'm saying? But obviously Benzino's probably outside a lot more in tune than he is, or he's putting examples of people who are more out there. Even Drake, the biggest rapper in the world, pretty much. Yeah, man. Enough Props said this is hard. This is hard as Shady. Sam said this is kind of hard. Had you heard this before though, Sam? I'm vibing to this still.
Niggas back to back and it's action packed, and a pop rapper smack dab in the middle. Imagine that. Last time you battled shit was like 22 years ago versus Marv 1. What was the outcome of that matchup? Marv 1. You've been afraid.
Marv 1. Oh, that's what you said in the comment earlier, Gleam.
Fam, and you duck my clipper blades, cause you ain't with the fade fam. Me, you and Royce can box. 2-on-1, y'all get the same hands. I'm in the trench with weight bands, so when I lift them, they land. I've been a made man, you little mangy minute made man, and I'm pissing all in your lyrical lemonade stand, my nigga. Young.
Oh shit, nah, he's flowing though. This is why people don't believe he wrote it. Yeah, I'm just gonna I'm not gonna get into all of that. Let me let the fantasy live. in, but he's getting into some flows there. There's still a bit to go. Let's pull it up a little, man. Kato said the one of the Benzino one sounds like a chat GPT wrote it. That's all I've known about this beef. That's probably this one, but I don't know. But Kato told me this was the good one, so maybe he meant the other one.
You've been afraid, you ain't no renegade fam, and you duck my clipper blades, cause you ain't with the fade fam. Me, you and Royce can box, 2-on-1, y'all get the same hands. I'm in the trench with weight bands, so when I lift them, they land. I've been a made man, you little mangy minute made man, and I'm pissing all in your lyrical lemonade stand. My nigga Young Z dissed you, Milkbone dissed you, Last Emperor dissed you, Pace One dissed you, real lyricist, but you ain't go back at them, did you? Cause you would rather battle pop stars to get your issue. You like to pick the low-hanging fruit, let's get this clear. You diss Elton John, your mom, your ex, Britney Spears. You diss Lana Del Rey fam, Moby, Iggy, not Iguodala, the white broad. Is you shitting me? Will Smith, Nick Cannon, Insane Clown Posse. A retired Joe Button, when I tell a lie, stop me. Machine Gun Kelly, that boy damn near whipped you. Come on, dog.
Boom. Machine Gun Kelly, that boy damn near whipped you. I'm fed up of hearing it. Like, I don't care. Machine Gun Kelly made the better diss record in that beef.
When I tell a lie, stop me. Machine Gun Kelly, that boy damn near whipped you. Come on, dog. How Vanilla Ice gon' dish you? If you thought your rap bars was hard, you really need to grow up. You just plain Eminem, you ain't got no nuts, huh? This shit about to get really dark on you. Get them dogs on you, the bark on you, dog on you, dog. Soon as you log on, you got them locked on you, like the law's on you. Soon as your thoughts dawned on you, there's a problem on your hands now, cause I got it solved on you. Don't make me fucking call Benzino dog on you. I am really outside and this recluse need to get out more. I run the outdoors and I can vouch for anyone that been down I can account for. And how about your mine will finally be off of my neck with my hand squeezed around yours.
That was hard, yo. Like, no capping, that was kind of hard. Like, obviously, man never rated Benzino as a rapper, so that's why everyone's kind of like, he must have had a ghostwriter or whatever, but it's the hardest thing I ever heard him do. Yeah, like this song against the first M thing, yeah, as a diss, he went harder. You know what I'm saying? As a diss, it's still not better than that first Eminem song. I really enjoyed that Eminem song. I think if anything, that Eminem song, the lyrical lemonade thing, is ruined by the fact that he wasted it dissing Benzino. He should have just done all of those flows and all that. Like I'm not excited. There's no excitement in me hearing Eminem diss Benzino. Like, or Benzino diss Eminem. But obviously I'm here now listening to the response. I feel like it's justified for him to do it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, shout out Sam Gregory. Benzino spitting facts. M only replies to weak targets. Yeah, like, he's never battled anybody significant. He's never really, like, he's never done it. You know what I'm saying? He battled all the people he listed. I'm surprised he didn't say Game. He didn't say Game, like, he didn't point out he never replied to Game. You know what I'm saying? And even there's the myth, the legend of Skinny Man battling Eminem. I won't get too into that, but yeah. Brandon said, "You are neutered, sir." Yeah, at least you know to call me sir. Talk to me with respect. Yeah. This has been fun though. I wish you'd call out the racism in this song too. No, there is no racism in this song, Brandon. Yeah, that's hip hop culture, and you don't understand it because you're a white racist. But no, there's no racism in that. We don't have to worry about that. And the fact that you lot are going there going, "Oh my god, it's racist, it's bad, like Tom McDonald does, it just proves that how racist Tom McDonald's song is and how anti-hip hop and anti-black culture it is. Good night. Does anyone reply to Game? Yeah, well, 50 Cent's replied to Game. Game's gone, like, he's gone at it with the best of them. He's like, Game destroyed G-Unit. I love 50 Cent, you know what I'm saying? But Game destroyed G-Unit. Like, he actually ended the movement. Like, he destroyed them. And then he did better albums than 50. He became the bigger, more relevant rapper of the time for many, many years. Nuff Prop said, "Who recently?" Yeah, but Game's at the end of his run as well, innit? When Game was, like, you know what I'm saying? Game and Eminem are both legacy artists at this point anyway. They're both old artists. So they're in the same, to me, they're in the same category. You know what I'm saying? I don't respect any way Eminem could ever say Game is not relevant enough for him to respond to. He's more relevant than every single person he's ever responded to in his entire career. Sam Gregory says Game is a monster. 100% one of the best catalogs in the history of hip hop. 100%. Oh shit! Now we're gonna do a bit more. We're gonna do a bit more on Benzino and Eminem. We're definitely not getting to the. We're definitely not getting to the Tory Lanez thing. I kind of felt like that would happen. Let's get to a bit more about Eminem. There's a few short clips of Benzino talking recently, which I think maybe some of this stuff might be about. Do you know what I'm saying? Because this came out 9 days ago, and I think there's other videos of him talking. So there's, obviously back in the day, Benzino was the one who leaked the tapes of Eminem rapping some racist lyrics. At the time, everyone gave that a pass. I think I gave it a pass. I was an Eminem fan at the time. Gave it a pass. Okay, he didn't mean it. My views, I was definitely anti-racist then, but I think how anti-racist I am now and how involved in that conversation I am wasn't where I was at then. So, but also, I got two things to say about Eminem on that. We'll probably get into it a bit more, but I always respected Eminem in that he had shown respect for hip hop culture. He had shown that he loves it, that he gives back, that he appreciates how much it's done for his life, that he acknowledges that it's easier for him as a white rapper, and that he does something with that platform. He calls out Trump, like that's later on, but he done other things earlier on. So White America record, and like he's never hidden from that in his mainstream career. So to me, that's what you have to do as a white rapper. Shout out Terror Slim, Bad Slave in the building, right? That's what you have to do as a white rapper. That's what I think your responsibility is, and that's what we've talked about that a lot in these Tom McDonald conversations and everything else. I think white rappers have a responsibility to be anti-racist, to be involved in fighting racism that black people experience, that is relevant to the creation of the culture of hip-hop and why it was created, right? So I always felt like, okay, Eminem did this shit years ago, cool, I kind of allowed him, you know what I'm saying? So there is that level that, okay, you're doing what's right now. But if we're going to look at how much I call out Tom McDonald and all these other people, what Eminem said in those original lyrics is worse than any of them have ever done. Let's just be real about it. It's worse. It's way worse than anything any of them have done. So if we're allowing Eminem, cool, but we can't not talk about it. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, this is a clip that says Benzino responding to Bizarre, claiming that Eminem's N-word tapes were out of context. What a weird claim. I'd have to hear the context of his claim, but yeah, let's see what they got to say. And this is on No Jumper.
Because last night I was doing some reviews of the original Eminem N-word tapes, as well as his disses about you and everything.
You got the original?
I listened to some of it on whatever's on YouTube.
Oh, well, no, well, see that there's original tapes out there that we stuffed in. So if somebody got one of those, that's really what you want to get your hand on.
Oh, but you don't have access to any of the original stuff.
I have nothing. I have no magazines. I have no tapes.
Because, all right, well, let's just start there then. There's a Vlad TV interview with Benzino, with Bizarre, where Bizarre, sorry, I'm mostly saying sorry to you, but where Bizarre says that the original version of the tape, because there's like a snippet from one of the songs, and the essence of it is basically like Eminem saying, black girls are stupid, black girls are dumb, black girls yada yada. It's like the weirdest, most offensive shit you could possibly imagine. Bizarre says that in its full context, it was basically like a song that was kind of like taking shots at girls of all different races, and that was cut down to just this one chunk that makes it sound like it was all about black.
For a start, yeah, I mean, Benzino may break this down already, but I went back to this today because I remember Yellow Brick Road on the Eminem Encore album was the album that came out after this whole scandal, and he addresses that in his lyrics. And I remember kind of accepting that at the time, and people accepting that at the time, right? So I went back to those lyrics today, and he acknowledges it. He tells this whole story of how he dated this black girl, and she left him for a black guy, yeah? Which, this is, this is something I think causes a lot of people to be extremely racist sometimes as well. When their white girlfriends date black guys. But anyway, she's dated this black girl. She left him for a black guy. So he said this whole lyric about black women, and he goes, "I singled out a race. I was wrong for that, because every single girl, if you're white or black, you're still a." But you know what I'm saying? And I think it's beeps to say the B word, right? And I just thought that, like, cool, I know the hip hop's full of misogyny, but now in my grown anti-misogynistic mind, I was like, you're getting called out for saying something offensive to a group, and what you're doing is flipping it, and now in the process, it kind of makes it a bit like disingenuous when you're now making it a thing about women. Like, that's one corny side to it. Deeper than that, it's kind of like, you know, when racist, it's another, like, we're always hearing these generic terms that we know we hear from racists and phrases. Like, it's like when racists say, "Oh, I don't hate black people, I hate everybody. Oh, I hate everybody equally. I hate all races." It's kind of like he went into that. So I'm like, oh, yeah, come on, you kind of went into a generic racist response.
Okay, so let me explain what happened. We got sued from Interscope.
Yeah.
We had to go to federal court.
Yep.
Because when Eminem first said that he didn't make the tape, that's not me, that's not me. Then they ended up, once we did our homework, remember, the three guys, his guys, came and sold us the tape. It's not like we just, these are guys that made the tape with him. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, how you can't refute that. But we got sued because they said it was copyright infringement. So that's already admitting that it's yours if you're gonna sue us for copyright. So when we went there, the judge said that, because the tape was about 40 minutes long. And it was like, imagine, like, we used to make them way back in the day, like you would go in the crib and just rap over a whole 40-minute hour of beats and everything like that. But he was, you know, he had some racial shit in there, you know what I'm saying? And the judge wasn't gonna allow us to stuff the whole, because now we got the tape. They're trying to stop us from stuffing the tape in the magazine and shrink wrapping it and sending it out. That was my idea.
Right.
I'm like, we're gonna shrink wrap the tape of this tape, that because they've been trying to sell this tape for over a year. There was like two white guys, Maddox and I think they're both dead. I think two of them are dead, or two out of the three are dead. Like, it's some.
How did they
die?
die?
Eminem put that bag on him.
I don't.
How did they?
See, I don't
Exactly.
know. I don't. You know what I'm saying? I don't, because then he should have put the bag on him before the tape got out.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? That's why it doesn't make sense.
Hindsight, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I think they just died. I don't think it had anything to do with Eminem. But what I do think is that they was trying to shop the tape and get 50 bands for the tape.
You gave him 15.
15,000. You know what I'm saying? And I paid them, and I gave them 5 that day. They was happy. We put them up in a hotel. Gave them, after I sent them, I think, another 5 and another 5. And then I heard one of them died, then I heard another one of them died, and I just was like, but it was never no song about, you know what I'm saying? And I bet you if you go ask Bizarre something now, Bizarre probably be like, yeah, well, because, you know, Bizarre somewhere probably, you know what I'm saying? Bizarre's a cool dude. Bizarre knows that, and of course, I'm sure a lot of those guys don't want to get on here and bash Eminem, because I'm sure M did a lot for him, but a few of those guys really ain't doing that well. You know what I'm saying? Like, and no disrespect to them, because I know what it's like to, like, be out here struggling and you know what I'm saying? But he made a lot of money, so whatever happened with them, you know what I'm saying, it's not going the same. Okay. So, and that's their business. So whatever Bizarre said, you could probably get a different answer out of him right now. But yeah, we had no reason to lie about that. Like, he made the tapes. He said all these things. The judge just made me say you could do 30 seconds. So I had to take bitch. I had to take all the ill shit, cut it, and then we shrunk wrapped it. It was 30 seconds because the judge wouldn't let me do nothing else.
Okay, that's interesting.
We won, and they had to pay our lawyer $200,000.
Right.
Nobody ever knew that.
That is a big W for the little guy right there, though.
A federal case. We won a federal case against Interscope, Jimmy and Eminem.
And this is like an era where fair use and, like, the understanding of what could be put out in that regard was, like, very much less clear.
Very smart,
because now you could just make a YouTube video, and you could call the YouTube video, let's talk about Eminem's racist tapes, and then you could put little snippets of all that shit, and nobody's gonna be able to tell you shit.
Bro,
Facts.
that was like
That's
a
why we
precedent.
can do this.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, I mean, who knew it was gonna go that far? I mean, honestly, like, and don't get me wrong, you know what I'm saying? Like,
you know, me having the magazine, I took it far because I had the magazine. So it did, because of the magazine and the influence and the power the magazine had, I could see now how it looked, you know. It was a crazy time, Adam, man. You know, I mean, people think that like once that happened with Eminem and The Source, that was the down, but it wasn't. That had nothing to do with it. Like when Jimmy took his ads, we still had Cadillac, McDonald. You know, you know what I'm saying? You know, we still had the other labels. You know, that was, you know, granted they had shit maybe 50% of hip hop at that time. I mean,
all right, man. Yeah, shout out Bad Slave. 100% M went mad.